This life thing is a marathon, not a sprint. Let's go. So much of our media, so much of the thing, well, one, I'm going to encourage you guys to turn all that stuff off. I'm going to encourage you guys to stop watching the bird boxes and whatever else you're watching that's wasting your time and focus on things that are going to grow your life. But anyways, so much of our media is set up to set our mindset towards instant or immediate or quick gratification. And if it doesn't turn around quickly, something's wrong with you or something's wrong with you. And I think that's driving so many of us into depression that we think, oh my gosh, it's been 6 months and nothing's changed. It's been a year and I've been working really hard and nothing's changed. It isn't fair. Guess what, you guys? It's a marathon and not a sprint. Everyone that has achieved something took 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to get to where they wanted to go. You ever heard the story of The Rock? The Rock talks about how he went through life always wanted to play football. Played at the University of Miami in college. Played all 4 years. Went on to play at the in Canada for football and had nothing. He was broke. Had nothing. He talks about how he had $7 in his pocket and had to go get a mattress out of the dumpster to sleep on. That's like years. Then went to the wrestling thing. It wasn't working out. Wrestling wasn't working out before, in the beginning. They tried to set him up or whatever. He left football. His dad said, you're throwing it all away. He had spent, maybe 8 or probably, 4 years definitely, probably, so many years before playing to get to the college level. So let's say another 12, that's 16 years. Then he spent another 3 or 4 years playing pro overseas, and none of that worked. So let's just say on a safe estimate, let's say he started in 9th grade. So he spent 8, maybe 11, 12, 13 years working on this dream. And he felt like it all thrown it away. But guess what? He came back and he was able to use that football experience to be in the movies that he was in later. All that, also, on top of that, he worked with his dad, became a wrestler. The beginning of his wrestling years were struggling. Where he wasn't being liked. They were thinking about how we're going to drop him, whatever. And then he just reached a point where he had, like we had yesterday, the day that turned his life around, where he was like, you know what? I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for The Rock. I'm doing this for Dwayne Johnson. I'm not going to be consumed with who likes me, who cares, about, who's going to be on my side. It's like, I'm going to be on my side. And as long as I'm on my side, I don't need other ones. Other ones that come along, they're going to be nice and supportive. It's going to be great to have you, but I don't need anyone there except for myself. So my question for you is, I don't even know where I went on this whole tangent, I'll be honest. So my question for you is, with this one, it's like, marathon, not a sprint. Oh my gosh, wow, that took a long trip. Anyways, this thing is a marathon. So as you go out throughout this year, don't be upset if your stuff isn't turning around, in a month or 2 months or 3 months or a year or 2 years. If you see any progress, if you're getting 1% better every day, if you're getting 1% better every month, if you see things are kind of starting to go in the direction that you want to go, you're on the right path. Understand that all this instant change stuff that you guys are seeing on television, whatever, isn't the reality of life. The real champions, Jay-Z and all those guys, you can watch Jay-Z videos from years before he was on anybody's record label. You can watch Oprah's videos years before. They said she was unsuitable for television. That was years of that. So listen. This thing's a marathon, like I said, not a sprint. I'm gonna let you guys go, but get it in your head that nothing is gonna happen tomorrow, except for you're gonna wake up a little earlier, you're gonna read an extra book, you're gonna do an extra push-up, you're gonna find an extra group or whatever to join, and as they say, inch by inch, everything is a cinch, as my friend Les Brown says. This life is a marathon, not a sprint. Make sure that you are running like a marathon runner and not a sprinter. If you don't want to be upset, if you want to be depressed, if you don't want to be down on what's happening because you don't see the results coming in your life, it all changes when you understand that this is a long game. This is not a short game. This is not a 6-month game. This is not a 7-month game. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5-year game. Play the game you're in. As I say, don't hate the player, hate the game. But the game is a marathon. Hope this helps you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Talk to you later. Peace. I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and smash that like button, smash the share button, and share this with someone who out there who feels like they may be struggling, like they may be down, like they may not, be achieving what they need to know or need to do. Let them understand that this is a marathon and not a sprint. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.